Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Late Night Peel with episode 3. I'm Trey Redfield.
And I'm Nick Zelaya, and boy, today we just got football. Everything football. If you're a football fan, just tune in. If you're not a football fan, just tune in anyways, because why not? It's a Late Night Peel.
It's late.
It's late.
It's like 12.
I don't know if you can see this. It's 12:55.
Yeah, it's 12:55.
It's 12:55.
in the morning. So,
Happy Wednesday. Hump day.
yeah, I mean, basically. But yeah, let's go over what we saw this weekend. Nick, what did you...
You wanna just go one by one? Just keep switching back
Yeah,
and forth?
sure, yeah.
Like
What was the first thing you saw?
Referees.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy. The referees. First, I want to talk about, we'll go to my team after, the Saints-Rams game. Cameron Jordan had a fumble recovery for a touchdown that was called incomplete. I can't show the replay because we don't have access, obviously.
Right.
But if you look it up, the ball was knocked out of his hand.
Jared Goff, there's the tuck rule, but this ball was already out.
It was out of his hands. Jordan had it for a touchdown, and
they stopped play. They literally stopped play. They let the play go on, but that just wasn't the case. I don't know what the deal is, but the New Orleans Saints, they're kind of cursed, I guess. Why not? The Rams. They're just a very unlucky football team.
The Rams murdered them. They look so much better than the Saints this weekend.
It's because Drew Brees got hurt, man.
I mean, still, even in the first half when Brees was playing.
Yeah, it's true. They did make some mistakes. I mean, that honestly, that play probably wouldn't have happened, or like Drew Brees getting injured. That would not have happened if Jared Cook caught that pass. Remember, it was one of the first passes Brees made the first quarter. Cook had it. Next thing you know, gets clobbered by the Rams secondary.
And I don't think there's any excuse. When he got injured mid-second quarter, right?
Right.
Somewhere around that. He had a whole one quarter plus another half quarter to score a touchdown with threats such as Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara. They literally got 3 field goals the whole game.
Yeah.
They finished with 9 points. So Also, one more.
Teddy Bridgewater's a good quarterback too, So
He is. We'll have to see how he plays for the next 6 weeks. Should be interesting. And then also the referees with the Broncos. The Broncos should be 1-1 right now, no doubt. Again, I can't show this play, but what's his name? Bradley Chubb.
Right.
I don't even know how to explain.
No, he was down before 0.
It was not roughing the passer at all.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Me, I was talking about how Trubisky called that timeout late.
Oh, with the 1 second to go?
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
Both played back-to-back base. Yeah, back-to-back.
They came back to bite the fans' butt again, basically.
Exactly.
Plain and simple, but there was nothing
Emmanuel
you could do
Sanders
about
made
it.
an amazing catch with 31 seconds. They got the 2-point conversion. First, the Broncos, it was a delay game, so they got pushed back. And then the Bears were offside, so the Broncos went back to the 1-yard line, and then they converted the 2 points.
Yep.
And we're like, dang, we're up 1 with 31 seconds. This is an easy win. But no, the refs wanted to just bail out the Bears.
Right.
But that's all I got.
That's all you got?
All right, what about you, Trey?
Me? Business is booming in New England after a 43-0 shutout against the Miami Dolphins. Yes, Miami Dolphins, I got it. I know they suck. Yes, we got it. But AB, he's been on the team for a week now, and he had 4 receptions, 56 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, that's a pretty impressive debut for knowing the offense not too well yet. Mm-hmm. And also the defense. Oh my gosh, the defense, Patriots defense, OP. And it's only going to get better from here. They had 7 sacks, 4 interceptions. 2 of those were pick sixes. Reminder that they play a Luke Falk-led New York Jets team this upcoming week. New England's projected to win, the odds in Vegas are 23.0. That's more than the Dolphins. That was more than the Dolphins game. That's impressive. But
I don't think the Jets are much better than the Dolphins.
No, especially with Luke Falk at quarterback.
Exactly.
But yeah, quarterbacks get injured. Nick, what's your resolution to the QBs getting injured?
I mean, the Steelers are without Big Ben the entire season. The Saints are without Drew Brees for 6 weeks. The Jets obviously don't have, Sam Darnold with mono. Trevor Siemian's done for the year. I got one word for any NFL execs that are possibly watching this, came across this. these two goofy college kids making a podcast. There's this dude named Colin Kaepernick who's been a free agent for a while. I'm pretty sure he led a team to a Super Bowl a few years ago.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, it's just an option. Steelers could possibly use. In my opinion, I prefer Colin Kaepernick over Mason Rudolph.
I prefer Colin Kaepernick over Sam Darnold or over Trevor Siemian or over
Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, easy.
Okay, Teddy
Luke
Bridgewater.
Falk, though. Oh, my God. I would take Kaepernick over Falk.
I would take many QBs over Luke.
But would Kaepernick beat the Patriots?
Still.
Anyways, hey, at the end of the day, my predictions for the division, Nick, are starting to tank.
Yeah, it's all
They
good.
are starting,
It's all
especially.
good.
I'm looking at the AFC North. I mean, I picked the Steelers to win this division, and
Yeah.
they're 0-2 already. The Browns, they're not looking too well. I picked the Ravens to go like 7-9, 8-8. This team is going to go. Oh my goodness, this team can go 11-5.
Mm-hmm.
This team's. If I had to revise a division prediction real quick, the Ravens are going to be the one that wins the division. And honestly, I think I picked the Texans at the start of the year. The Texans don't really look too good either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the deal is, but I think I'm buying in on either the Colts or the Titans. But I will say now, the Texans, I don't think they're going to win the division.
How did Tennessee lost by 2 this week though?
They did, and it's going to come down to Indy or Tennessee.
Yeah, I
I mean,
think
that's
so.
really what it's going to come down to, even with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. But yeah, and also last thing from what we saw, the Chiefs, they look pretty good
They do.
without Tyreek Hill. I mean, they took down the Raiders 28-10. They scored all their points
In the second quarter.
the first quarter.
Second.
It was the second. Oh, it was the second. Anyways, Patrick Mahomes threw 4 touchdowns in one quarter.
That's insane.
That is insane. And at the end of the day, Deshaun Robinson showed out too. He had 6 receptions, 172
touchdowns,
yards.
right?
Yeah,
He had
172
2
yards, 2 touchdowns. Kelsey, 7 receptions, 107 yards, a touchdown. And Mecole Hardman had a good day for himself too. 4 receptions, 61 yards, and a TD. I mean, they look good without Tyreek Hill, yeah, but Tyreek Hill adds much more speed to that offense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a great punt returner, and at the end of the day, he's just a versatile player.
I just think
And
that-
they look good without him, but like he's still really good.
I just think this is one big reason as to why I can see the Chiefs going far because of how much depth they have on this team. Like,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
Yeah,
They,
I mean, they
without
have
their
LaShawn-
star receiver,
They have Shady and Damian Williams.
exactly.
Like this team can really. It's just going to be the defense.
Yeah.
It's really going to be the defense. But who knows? It was week 2. This is week 2.
Yeah.
We could be talking out of our butts right now.
Yeah, I know.
We could be looking at this and be like, "Wow, we're idiots."
You never know. The Broncos can come back and finish the season 4-2.
Oh,
You never know. The Patriots could finish 2-4. Team.
Whoa. All right. That's enough, okay? Speaking of like all these hot takes and everything, I want to hear your actual hot take. So it's this new thing where it's like a bold prediction, basically. So Nick, what's your hot take on the NFL?
Lamar Jackson's a top 3 MVP candidate right now, along with Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott. I think.
What?
Yes.
Dak?
Dak. Honestly, that might be the bigger one. That might be the bigger prediction.
Yeah.
I think the Cowboys have looked extremely good. Week 1, they absolutely ran over the Giants.
Yeah, and I predicted them going 8-8 too. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, this week they beat the Redskins 31-21.
They did. And last week they spanked the Giants.
Exactly, yeah.
And Dak looks pretty good, don't get me wrong.
Dak
but,
looks pretty
I don't
good.
think he's MVP material. I really don't.
I kind of see it.
You kind of see it?
Yeah,
It's week 2, right?
exactly.
It's
But
week
my
2.
point about Lamar Jackson, though.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
dude,
tell me about this, man.
He has a 72% completion percentage, 600 yards passing, 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions through 2 games. He beat the Dolphins 59-10.
Okay, it's the Dolphins.
Still, it's impressive. He beat the Cardinals it's the Cardinals.
That's still really
still
good numbers. I mean, it's like
incredible
Jalen Hurts. Yeah, like Houston's not that good.
His
It's not
passing
the-
rating is 145 so far this season.
Yeah, and I mean, you could say the same thing about Jalen Hurts too. I mean, we'll get into him later. Yeah, but like
This is the next level.
This is the
next level.
NFL, you know. But But yeah, I'm impressed by it. But I don't know. It's bold. I mean, it's a great prediction, but it's also a bold one. Because
I'm looking at this now, and the Ravens go into Kansas City, so I think this is Lamar Jackson's biggest test
yeah. Oh yeah.
of his career so far.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he's the real deal or not.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But hey, my hot take, Nick. Big Ben and Eli Manning, done. They've seen their now. Let me rephrase myself. Ben Roethlisberger and Eli Manning are not playing another down in the NFL. Big Ben, he messed up his elbow really badly. It was like some sort of something.
Yeah, he was just. It wasn't. No contact.
I'm gonna say it again. We're not scientists. This is sports.
Yeah.
It was his elbow. Okay. But I mean that's some like Tommy John stuff right there. I mean that Mason Rudolph looks pretty good. I mean I'll understand or I'll get into his stats a little bit later. Yeah, but. That's an elbow injury that's like a year and a half. And Big Ben is already really old. Deion Sanders has already predicted it, saying that he's not going to make it through the season. I agree. I officially agree with Deion Sanders. I bet a lot of America does too. And also with Eli Manning, I mean, this was going to happen.
I'm surprised it came this early.
Yeah,
I'll
me
be
too,
honest.
though.
I was in a Spanish class, and sorry, Prof, I checked my phone really quick. I thought it was.
Yeah.
But it said, Bleacher Report goes, Eli Manning benched for week 3. And I'm like, whoa. I did not expect this coming.
I mean, hey, that's why they picked Daniel Jones 6th overall, right? I mean,
Let's see.
Daniel Jones is not that bad.
He's not. He had a good preseason. Obviously, he
He's
played
a little sloppy, though.
No, it was solid for a rookie.
Yeah.
He did solid.
Yeah.
He got a little bit of action at the end of week 1 with they put him in with 5 minutes when the Cowboys were killing them. He was driving. He was 3 for 3. I remember I was watching the game. He was 3 for 3 passing. He looked pretty good. He tried to scramble. He fumbled. He lost the ball, and
it happens.
It happens.
It happens.
I mean, but now he's got a full game. He's got a full week to prepare.
Right.
So.
But yeah, let's go into what we're looking out for this week, and I'm gonna start with Mason Rudolph. You know, speaking of Big Ben, Mason Rudolph is going up against the 2-0 San Francisco 49ers. And he came in, what was it, like second quarter against the
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Against the Seahawks, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They played Seattle. And Rudolph didn't play that bad. You know, he had 119 total yards. He threw 2 touchdowns. And he also had an interception. But if you look back at that game, that wasn't his fault. Like, it literally went through Dante Moncrief's hands. Mm-hmm. So I think there's a lot of upside for the Oklahoma State quarterback. And especially, like, if he can get that relationship back with James Washington that he had at OK State, the Pittsburgh Steelers could be back in this, honestly. I mean...
And I think the game against the Niners is a little bit easier. I mean,
yeah.
The Seahawks, it's a tough match. That's a good team right there that
Great
they were
team.
playing. He was not probably ready to come in. I don't think he expected to play.
Right.
I mean, Russell Wilson looked really good this weekend.
Yes.
I mean, he's honestly been looking pretty good all season.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. So... we should see how Jimmy G against Mason Rudolph goes.
Yeah, and let's stay in the AFC North now. This Baltimore Ravens team, this is my game of the week right here. Ravens Chiefs. I think Baltimore's ready. They know what they're capable of. They have an even better wide receiver asset in Hollywood Brown. I mean, John Brown and Michael Crabtree. It's okay. I like Mark Andrews, Mark Ingram, and Hollywood Brown better, especially with Lamar Jackson. I think this Ravens team is ready to go. I think they can take it into Kansas City. I think they're going to beat Kansas City and Arrowhead this weekend.
Really?
Which let's take into our game predictions. So we're gonna go over some of the bigger games this week, like the Patriots and Jets. Well, you know who's gonna win. Dolphins.
Jets, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But the Dolphins and Cowboys too. We know who's gonna win. Don't say it.
The Cowboys.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, this could add up to like your Dak MVP thing. Honestly, like I don't know. I could be spitballing.
If Dak becomes,
I'm not buying on Dak.
If he becomes less of an MVP candidate from this week, I would be very disappointed. I'll be honest.
But yeah, so let's pick our first game: Broncos and Packers. Mr. Broncos fan, who are you taking?
I want to say Broncos.
Yeah, that's not happening.
But I'll be honest, the Packers haven't looked great. I mean,
No, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers are still dealing with a relationship. You know, you've I don't know if you've seen, but like there are a lot of clips where like Rodgers is just ratting out LaFleur. It seems like something's not working out for him. It's a different relationship in Green Bay, to say the least.
I think the Packers might come on top. They probably will come on top.
Oh yeah,
because the Broncos don't know how to score a single point. Their offense is horrendous, in my opinion. And the Packers at least have an offense.
Right.
A little bit. I mean, if our defense wants to step up and actually make some stops, maybe the Broncos can pull it away with a 9-3 win.
Hey, maybe we'll get some QB hits this time around.
You never know.
But yeah, ask me a game.
I'm just looking at this now. Sunday Night Football, Rams at Browns. What do you think?
Oh boy, that's a tough one, honestly. Now the Browns, they didn't really play too well against the New York Jets, which is going to make me pick the Rams. You know, they're confident after a big win against the Saints. You know, that's something that both teams have been circling their calendar upon. I think this is another big game the Rams have circled, and which is going to make me pick LA. So let's go one more each for both of us, and let's see. I had my thoughts about Steelers and Niners. What do you think about Steelers and Niners?
Steelers and Niners, I think the Niners are going to get it.
What? No way.
Yeah, I think so. They're at home. Jimmy G's probably feeling very confident off the past couple weeks. And I just don't have trust in Mason Rudolph, I'll be honest.
Really?
I worry about the Steelers. I think they're going to have a tough season overall. I don't think they're going to win many games.
Dang, okay.
Unless you get Kaepernick, then maybe you can change my mind. But
do you think if they had Big Ben, it would help or no?
Oh, definitely. Big Ben's a Hall of Fame quarterback, and I didn't really see him slowing down this year. But maybe it's his time.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe it's Rudolph time in Pittsburgh, or you can tank for Tua. I mean, it's your choice.
That's mine.
But I think the Niners are going to pull out the win.
Okay.
Let's take a look here. What about Saints at Seahawks?
Ooh, pretty big game right there, I'd say. But really, what it's going to come down to is that Drew Brees is not on the field, which makes me pick Seattle. I mean, Seattle had a great game against the Steelers. Russell Wilson, he threw for 300 yards and had 3 touchdowns. Everyone talks about how he can't throw the football. He can throw the football, okay? Like, he can throw the ball. He has an arm. He proved it at NC State. He proved it at Wisconsin. He's proven it in Seattle. The Seahawks are going to be all right. And that's really all I have to say. They're going to win. But yeah, now let's get into college football. And just to update you from last week about Jalen Hurts.
Nothing's really changed.
No, he's still pretty damn good, okay? This man had 289 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 150 rushing yards against UCLA. And he also had 1 rushing touchdown against UCLA. He has a 96.8 total QBR, which is still like one of the best in the country. One more thing, though. His interceptions, a goose egg. He's played 3 games, no picks at all. I mean, it's very fascinating on how he's doing. What?
What'd you say?
A goose egg, no picks.
I've never heard that before.
Really?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean they crushed UCLA 48-14. They're still 5th in the country. But that's obviously going to change after LSU loses to Alabama. That's just me. But yeah, so that's my take on the top 5, I guess. There's really nothing much going on. We all saw Clemson destroy Syracuse. And speaking of Syracuse,
I don't want to talk about
Speaking of Syracuse, we're going to talk about this. We have to talk about this. Tommy DeVito. What's the deal? Is it his O-line? Is it himself? Or is it his big toe that he tripped over twice this weekend? Or is it like all 3 of those combined? Is it time for a quarterback change in Central New York?
I mean, Rex, I don't think he's ready to start at quarterback for Cuse.
Yeah, but hey, I mean,
I think
we're playing what? I mean, I'm sorry about saying we. Syracuse is playing Western Michigan this week.
So
give it a shot. Give it a shot.
I know. I expect to win. DeVito needs the last thing Syracuse needs is for DeVito to lose all confidence in himself because he gets benched for a Western Michigan game. Yeah. I think he'll stay in. He's got a lot to prove in this game. Obviously, not all the fault's on him. He has no time whatsoever to throw the ball. He is running left and right because his O-line cannot block whatsoever.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's different. I mean, you look at Clemson's D-line. They're all going to be in the NFL one day. So, it's the number one team in the country. I mean,
But-
no surprise there.
I mean, hey, like, if you are flustered, if you're flustered throwing the ball and no one's open, throw it away. Like, oh my gosh, I wanted to, like, shoot myself in the foot because DeVito, he'll scramble and he'll try and throw it to receiver. He'll try to continue to play, and he ends up throwing a pick. I mean, I saw it in Maryland when he's trying to throw to Tristan Jackson in the second quarter. Jackson wasn't even looking. And then this time around, we're in the red zone. We have a great opportunity to score.
We got an interception. We had an interception.
Yeah.
The first play, 1st and 10.
He rolls right and he throws a pick because he's trying to continue to play. And now I'm ready. I'm ready to hit panic. Like I don't know if DeVito can do this, especially with the fact that we have 2 game breaks here, Syracuse has 2 game breaks, but they go into Raleigh and play NC State very soon. And State has a pretty good defense. I know they're dealing with a quarterback situation in Matthew McKay, but DeVito, he could be a whole nother breed. But there's time. There's time.
There is, but
And he's a sophomore.
looking at the rest of their schedule, I don't think they'll be ranked at all this season.
No.
Because it's not like they play any teams that can get them into the top 25.
No.
Which sucks because
Especially
they're not going
Pitt's starting to fade.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Virginia's going to win the Coastal.
Exactly. And it's just not going to get them a good bowl game compared to last year. Last year they played in a solid bowl game.
I mean, they beat West Virginia.
Yeah, exactly.
And they got a 10-win season.
It's,
But anyways, hey. Overall, week 3 for college football was the throwaway week. There was no ranked versus ranked matchups. But hey, this week, OP. I mean, there's Michigan. There's number 11 Michigan against number 13 Wisconsin. That's something I think Wisconsin's going to pull out. I don't know. It's the big noon game on Fox. Wisconsin, they're rolling right now. I'm not buying Michigan, especially with their second game woe against Army.
yeah,
but
I was just about to mention that.
yeah, and also Auburn is going into College Station playing Texas A&M.
Auburn looks good.
Auburn looks good. I think
They look good.
dude. Bo Nix, a true freshman that is in he's in
Yeah.
our grade.
Yeah.
He's in our grade playing quarterback in Division I college football.
For the number 8 team in the country.
Yeah, and he's going to continue it. He's going to go into College Station and beat Texas A&M, I think. Next game that's really big is number 7 Notre Dame going into number 3 UGA.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got Georgia in that game.
Oh my gosh, Georgia is that defense is going to end Ian Book. I feel
Jake
like.
Fromm is nasty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He is filthy.
Yeah, and I think that's going to help him. That's going to help him and his team get into the playoff.
Yeah.
Even with 2 SEC teams. I mean, it's just going to happen. I mean, Georgia and Alabama are too good. But that's all for those are the big marquee ranked versus ranked matchups. Nick, let's get a little bias here. Western Michigan or Cuse? Do we finally win a game?
I think we better.
I mean,
We better win a game.
I hope so. But yeah.
Syracuse will pull it out.
Yeah, I mean, Western Michigan, they've had a good history. I mean, they're in PJ Fleck led a pretty good football team there for a couple years before he went to Minnesota. Right. But yeah, I think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna win the next 2 games, and it's gonna have a big test in Raleigh coming up on October 10th.
Your hometown,
Raleigh, baby,
your hometown,
straight from Raleigh.
Straight from Raleigh.
But yeah, so Nick, that's all we got. That's all we got today for the late night peel. Make sure you guys tune in next week and be on the lookout for maybe more than one episode. For the coming weeks, you know,
if you guys want to drop a like
or a view, actually a view, literally a view would help.
But it doesn't matter about the views or likes. This is fun to do.
Yeah,
we might do more of this. It's 1:20 a.m. right now. It's all right though because we're grinding.
Right.
And I think it's just fun talking about sports.
It is.
It really is. And I'm excited for week 3.
And week 4 for college football.
Week 4 for college football. NBA season starts in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So I'm getting hyped for that.
Make sure you guys be on the lookout for announcements about big NBA previews coming up with some of our classmates here at SU. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a lot of fun listening to this. Check us out next week, and yeah,
Peace.
Night.